I actually preferred watching Street Fighter to Smash. And I usually watch Smash. I don't usually watch too much Street Fighter.
If you're gonna go to Evo, I would be more hyped about watching Street Fighter myself.
Yeah, and I guess it's like it's a newer game, so like there's interesting things happening. Whereas like
we've seen Melee, we've seen Smash 4.
And I love Melee.
So do I.
I just sort of have like
we've seen it. We've seen that finals. We've seen that tournament.
Right. And so they're going right
That's
in
it,
here.
we're in?
Winners quarters. And can you imagine techboy in winner semis at Supernova? You would have had. You probably wouldn't have even really necessarily known who he was last Supernova. And here he is.
He hasn't been around for more than a year, has he?
I'm not sure how long he's been around, but definitely a fresher face on the scene, and certainly fresh in like on the East Coast at least. I haven't seen him going this far. And Flipp actually kills him pretty early there.
Flipp, I have to confess, since I first saw him play about 2 months ago, he's quickly become my favorite player to watch.
Yeah,
I love the type of snake that he has. He doesn't rely only on the grenade. He doesn't rely only on the zoning, but he knows how to use it to his advantage. He's aggressive, but not too much. He's a balanced snake.
Super balanced.
And I love that.
And his mindset is really good. He's very patient and doesn't get flustered.
No.
And is always trying to come up with solutions, you know?
He's always ready for the situations, and I like it. He's become and he's a very nice person to just chill and hang out with.
Yes, he is.
He's always been nice to me the 3 times I talked to him, so he's become one of my favorite players to watch. In the meantime, boot to the face. Not enough to kill. He's gonna get the boy. He tried to go save his boy, and he missed his input. Why? He didn't miss. I think he was just far enough that it wouldn't connect. He got beat into the void, and they did not link up. A full stock up for Flipp. Cypher doing good work. Cypher will do some work in separating them. Oh, it's okay. We're losing. We're losing the people. The people are going. I'm gonna hold in the fort. But yes, Cypher is gonna do a lot of work to try and keep the see, it separates them. And as soon as they reach different percents, one of them is gonna fly further than the other once the Cypher is active. So that's a good tool that Snake has in the matchup. If he's able to sticky one of them afterwards, it'll work to his advantage. The throw, he just gets out of that throw loop.
SDI is so important versus this character.
Yes, it absolutely is. Flipp knows. I don't know how much he's able to play against, let's say, Fresh, or how many climbers he's had the experience of playing against, but he is familiar with the character. He's stuck, but does he know who he's stuck?
He just pulls it out. Oh, and he kills him so quickly, so confidently.
Well, you have the stick, right? He can't rely on it being there for too long because he doesn't know who he's stuck.
For sure.
So you have to let it go and try and convert as much as you can.
Right.
That's exactly what he did against Popo.
I wouldn't say he has too much Fresh experience, honestly. That would be my experience. I can't think of a time they played in tournament. But he's looking so confident against Ice Climbers. He gets a stick and kills techboy.
I don't think that the Claymore is going to do a lot of work because the Icicle covers all that ground on the floor.
Right.
He's always going to be able to blow up the down smash.
Right.
I'd like to see Flipp not waste time, quote unquote, putting it down. But then again, he's the better player, right? Not me. You see, but he is doing something similar to what I just said. He doesn't put down the Claymore to zone. He puts down a mine instead, just because it's faster, it's quicker, and he still gets that zoning on the ground to prevent them from wave dashing in. techboy is still no slouch himself. He's gotten Flipp down to the last game. The last stock, I mean.
Oh, he misses his stick.
Both?
Yeah.
Did they both fall asleep?
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't notice that. There must be a little bit of a, like a bigger hitbox that lets them hit.
It looks like when they're synced and they're both together, the Paralyzer slept both of them.
That's a good point. I have never noticed that before.
That's going to be a huge matchup element if that's exactly what happened.
That time it only hits one.
But that time they were much further apart.
Yes. That's a good pickup. I never noticed that.
Having said that, he still manages to kill the boy after it. He got the sleep once, twice on the stick. This time it's death sentence. All it takes is a grab. He went for it.
And he went for the stick instead of, like, for instance, knocking him off stage, which is it's very common for Snake players to do such. Now he has to recover without his C4, but he also threatens techboy, right? Like,
that's right.
I might blow it up on you. Be careful.
Forcing him to shield.
Yep. And he gets a full screen grenade to C4 confirm in order to take that stock.
That's
what takes first game.
You are safe nowhere. Once you're stuck, once you have that death sentence on, there's nowhere on stage where you can be safe. I always like calling it that sentence. It always reminds me of old Final Fantasy games where you have that spell cast and there's just a timer going down. Yep. And when the timer runs out, you're dead. That's exactly what it is. You have the C4 on you. Eventually, you will die.
Right, yep. Oh, you have to kill him first. I mean, that's the only option, really.
Or you cheese it with Zelda.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure, as you know. I love watching Flipp in the player camp, by the way. It's one of the most entertaining things ever. He just really, all of his emotions are on his face.
I never noticed that. He definitely wears his heart on his sleeve like that.
He's a gunner for sure in terms of...
techboy's a lot more poised in that regard.
Yes.
The stage choice, not much of a surprise, of course. You want to keep it flat. You want to keep it simple for the climbers, nowhere to run, nowhere to escape the throw mix-up, the throw follow-ups. And a good percent lead for techboy so far. See, he puts the boy to rest, but only the boy this time. They were too far apart. I'm really curious to see if we're going to see another dual sleep. If that's the case.
Yeah, hopefully techboy is more like cognizant of that nowadays. I mean, it's definitely a mix-up and people get hit by quite, like, it doesn't seem like it's very good, but it gets people. Like, people do get slept, like, fairly often. Top players, even.
Of course.
He has so many projectile mix-ups. You know, you don't know which one is going to come.
It's like Samus's charge shot, right?
Right.
You know it's coming, but everybody still eventually gets caught by it.
What? That was such an aggressive use of invincibility to C4 her and kill her. Kill him, sorry. I keep on getting the genders.
What was cute there is that even though Popo was the one who was stuck, the explosion is still an explosion, so it still hits both.
That's right.
That's going to help him in the matchup.
Yeah, actually, I'm curious. I don't actually know enough about that because Port Priority definitely does some weird stuff to explosions. I don't know if they get treated as one character. This is definitely...
Mais t'es sérieux avec ton Dacus qui touche les deux, bordel? His Dacus hit both on the way up and the grenade as well afterwards. That I was very surprised by.
Very confident ability. Like, it's almost like he's playing doubles, the way he's using his explosions, right? He's just finding ways to hit both characters and keep them in on... He's playing a 2v1, and he's playing it really intelligently.
He knows that the stick that the C4 didn't connect, had to blow it up right away so he could stick up another one.
And here's one thing that Ice Climbers have in this matchup is they hit very hard and they have a lot of confirms, and Snake tends to live a lot longer than people want them to. Wow, and top air kills. Boy. So techboy definitely has been very threatening of Flipp when he's in, but he's not been able to really maintain a lead so far.
What helps is that they don't rely on a down air, like let's say a Ganon or a Samus would, so they don't have to worry about Snake always meter canceling and coming back up.
Right.
That's not part of their game anyways, so just here, come back on stage, we'll fight another way.
They get to charge up their smash attacks when they do a grab, get a full strength smash attack. The down air is doing a great job of harassing one of the Ice Climbers while the other one is trying to come in and save it.
And then comes the Cypher to separate them both right afterwards, almost connecting, but the Cypher hits Nana on the way back up, delaying her approach back on stage. We're talking a lot about Flipp, and yet techboy is keeping this very close.
Yes.
Yeah, it did hit both of this time. The Paralyzer hit both, forced both of them back down. Nobody is stuck. There is some... See, right away the Claymore gets exploded. So taking the time to set it up might not be the best option. Down you go.
Good stuff by techboy in order to get the spike.
Man. Satsu.
Yes.
Was it a grenade or were they stuck? I didn't even notice.
Not sure.
But he killed both with one single explosion. Ça fait mal. The icicle acting as a jab reset while the opponent...
spike!
Yeah.
Flipp, you know, this is something that I have butted heads with Ice Climbers players in the chat before.
Go ahead.
But I see people get out of that setup sometimes. People always say it's guaranteed, but I see people get out of it by DIing in. And I don't know what it is. Like, I wish I knew more about this character because there's a lot of stuff that happens. And
certainly.
It's very easy to mess things up, but you know, I definitely think Flipp needs to figure out like a way of like messing him up if he can.
I would assume that floatiness and percent would have something to do with it, and if that's the case, then Flipp is screwed.
Yeah, he might be screwed. It might be that techboy gets it every time, but we're seeing more and more New York players get out of those setups of freshes. Oh, and that's gonna do a lot of damage.
Morris coming in to say hi. Mais oui, ça tue. 138, dodging the curse, and yet still dead. Only 9% taken. Flipp going for the Claymore just on instinct. Just right away as it disappears. It takes no commitment to get rid of it. Get the boy. He does. And he's not afraid. He's going to make it all the way back.
Yeah, and techboy went down either to harass Flipp from doing it or save the partner with an up B, but he actually ended up taking a lot more damage than he needed to.
I hope he didn't go to harass, because harassing Snake when he's trying to get back at that percent you're the one who's going to lose. He's
Yeah.
going to make it back very comfortably.
The air dodge perfectly avoids that C4. Flipp now has more work, but he's maybe
Oh,
still gonna
he
get
can-
it. Yep.
He can jab reset too. Very nice using the paralyzer afterwards on the jab reset. And he manages to equal it. He's only at 56%. Techboy has to chase. He doesn't. That's what I like about him. He's very patient. Techboy is very poised and very patient.
Amazing at such a young age, like versus Flipp, who was the winner of Supernova last year, by the way.
Is that right?
Yeah, and was ranked top 10. Is probably this year looking like maybe top 5. He was
Yeah.
ranked top 10 last year, and this year probably looking like top 5. So
He's had a solid showing every tournament he's been to lately.
yeah, but so impressive by Techboy to be able to give Flipp a pretty decent amount of both of them. Yep, there it is.
He's stuck. He doesn't care who. And even if it doesn't kill, then the other one is all alone.
That's right. It separates them. It puts more distance.
It's even better if he manages to get the girl and he doesn't kill, because then the boy's just left not controlled by anyone. He is down though in percent. That's
Smash attack that time.
Yeah. Flipp has to fight from behind, but it's okay. He's used to it. He has the projectiles to do it. It takes a lot of mental fortitude, I find, to play from behind and not just rush it. Snake gives you the advantage of being able to do that. He gives you the tools to do that.
Yes, he's a very good character playing from behind. And he's a very good character from playing from ahead.
And then you have to chase him.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to do that.
Oh my god, Techboy's crazy, but he's still gonna make it cause
Barely though.
and Techboy just throws away stock instead.
Unfortunate. But you see, Flipp almost died from the bottom.
He
He
did.
almost hit that blast zone.
Techboy is so good, man. It's a very different style from Fresh, where he goes for a lot of these kind of heavy reads, I notice sometimes.
Well, yeah, there was no grab, setup, follow guaranteed here.
Right.
He simply saw him in the air, said, you're going to be here, I'm going to forward air you, and it worked.
And he spiked him. Not only that, he got the spike inbox, which is so much more devastating for Flipp if he...
Follow. Yeah, that's going to kill.
Another lead for Techboy with stock lead.
Comfortable one, too, only at 59%. He's poised to take this so far.
Oh, he split both of them, and they were split up, but he pairs both of them.
What's up? Okay, I officially don't understand anymore.
Yeah,
Somebody help. Baz, if you're in chat, you have all that knowledge. What's going on? I need you.
And here's a solo chain grab, and he goes for a DI mix-up. This is a little chic right here. Baby Malachi in an Ice Climber's body.
Yeah, he does not care. Claymore has not done a single bit of work. Careful the up smash, though.
And here's such a good sign of how smart Techboy at his age is. Flipp is going for empty jump stuff in order to get a stick. Every single time Techboy has reacted with the right options. In the case that the way that Flipp has been doing a spot dodge in order to avoid a stick. And he's got nothing. No, he's not been able to open up Techboy since. Although that grenade is always something you have to worry about when you're playing Snake.
Oh, eventually it looked like it's what's going to be the kill. It's just going to be a straight grenade.
Yeah, Techboy playing with Sona so well.
Comfortable. Flipp cannot find the hit, and he dodges. He blocks the paralyzer at that close range. 93% is not where you want to be. Everything is going well for Techboy here. Now Snake has to go to him. Techboy is staying still patient in neutral. La pression. Là, c'est pénible.
The down airs come out to do some little bit of separation in it. Oh, he went for a stick explosion into another stick.
Which is not a bad idea at that low percent. If you're gonna wait, you're not being efficient with your stick usage if you're waiting so long to use it, right?
Right, and like you pointed out, like I think that's a good point that the C4 will separate them vertically, right? Because they have different percentages, and they go as far as each of them has been hit.
Correct.
So if you hit them both, you hit them one, it's a good situation either way. You have an opportunity to harass them on their way down. Snake is very good at that. And Flipp is not losing any confidence. It might have just killed the partner there.
Yep. So patient. By staying on ledge, he makes sure that Techboy can't go and save the boy. That down smash connects.
There it is. Techboy 2-1 on Supernova 1's champ. And he goes right back
right away.
Such confidence by Flipp that I am not going to be outplayed by this kid right now. I'm going to take
This child, barely out of diapers.
I'm Flipp man. He's going so hard.
Look at he's going ham with that Cypher.
Techboy.
Going completely ham with that Cypher. The boy was stuck. Not enough. They're reunited. Time? No, we're still good.
Yes, after the set we'll be stepping off.
That's fine.
Boyko and Reslin.
That's okay. It is about that time. The stream ran a little bit late, of course, so all the commentary is a little bit delayed. The boy goes. He was stuck, and a good block by techboy, not to get hit by that paralyzer. Snake, however, does not care.
And again, went for that empty jump setup. Instead of going for a hard read stick, he ciphers for a little bit of shield pressure. So we're seeing Flipp try a couple of different things to try to bait out a way to open up techboy on the defense.
Techboy has been smart not to stay on the platform above Flipp. That's another way to easily get command grabbed, or in this case stuck. Is you stay on shield on the platform, the opponent just jumps, puts it on you. Not what you want to do. Techboy's been doing a good job. Crossing up the shield, and it's safe, going for that down fierce.
Down fierce, yeah. It's the Ryu down fierce.
People call it a Shoryuken, but it's not.
It's not a Shoryuken.
It's not a Shoryuken, is it?
The only person who has a Shoryuken in this game is probably Lucario.
With the F-dash. See? Finally, I have another fighting game enthusiast with me who understands what I'm talking about.
You want to know the other thing? My other theory is that DDD is the only character has more of a Marvel air dash than Lucario does, because he can always do it. It's an air dash. Waddle dashing is air dashing.
It's an air dash.
It's an air dash. Anyhow,
he doesn't need meter to air dash.
That's right.
Okay.
Lucario needs meter.
Oh my God!
That was amazing. He flexed it on him.
They're numb.
Oh my God, he almost got a third one on the main ice climbers.
That's okay, separating them is already just that big a deal. He didn't go for the stick?
Yeah.
I'm surprised, he just reacted on instinct, he didn't bother waiting.
Right now he's just go, go, go. He's playing on that instinct like they're pointing out, and it's working out for him. He's kind of overwhelming techboy a little bit. Techboy misses his confirm.
The DI was good by Flipp here,
Yes,
but we have to give it to him to go behind, not to get hit by that forward air.
Very ambiguous if that'll hit or not.
Yeah.
And he wanted the fair, not the back air.
I've never seen Flipp or just another Snake do this. He's spending a lot of time in the air dropping C4s.
Right. I've seen him use it in some key matchups. Flipp doesn't always do this, but I think this is the right matchup to be dropping C4s.
I agree. And because they are so grounded.
Yes,
they
so
have
grounded.
to be there. You just drop, you're carpet bombing the stage.
Yep. And you're covering and high climbers are not bad at calling out jumps with up air, but a C4 makes them scared to get underneath you. They're not great at it, but that's definitely something you have to worry about when you're camping them like this. For them to come up with a double up
It's an element in their toolset. It's just really not what their game's about.
Right. But that's what people try to force them to do.
Yeah.
And Ice Climbers players have compensated because they know, even though their character's not good at it, they have to know how to do it. Because that's one of the counterplays is camping a platform.
He's just carpet bombing the stage with these C4s. Is a full stock up. Things are going well for Flipp this game. The up air is going to trade. Go away. Be safe. That was a good call out by techboy. Going for that belay. That'd be to kill.
There's that up air call out, and he fakes it 3 or 4 times, and when he finally blows it up, gets both of them.
Both? See? You see why I like this guy? That's the kind of play I like. I'm a defensive character. I like defensive play. And to me, that's zoning to its finest. I've never seen vertical zoning in Smash.
And one of the great things about PM, it allows these different play styles. Like, there are defensive characters in Melee, but there's so many viable defensive archetypes that are so different in PM.
Yeah.
And Snake is the epitome of it, and he's very successful in this game. Despite people saying, some people say he's not great, but I think he's really good and has shown a lot of potential in tournaments.
Great or not, Flipp is using him very well. Doesn't really matter. That's what's fun about this game is that yes, there is a tier list. There certainly is. Now, the fact that nobody can agree on a tier list is a good statement to how the game is balanced.
Right. A little bit of I think I saw a perfect shield there in over there from techboy to get that shield grab off that dare. Definitely made it easier for him.
Techboy, Flipp has been playing this a little bit like Peach does, staying in the air so that he never gets grabbed. Techboy, despite that, knows how to read him, take the hits whenever he can. Snake is down on his last stock. If there is a grab, it's gonna hurt. Easy.
Oh my God, he's going for a backswing with a down smash. Ooh. Oh, the split is really bad for techboy, and he loses his partner.
At 125%, it's looking rough for him. Not over.
Oh, that grenade saved him, so...
I didn't even see it.
He dropped on the platform and dropped through. One of the baits that Snake players are so good at. Grab me. Nothing will happen to you. But it always does.
See, it's right there. He gets it out really quick. Great DI by techboy to stay alive here.
It doesn't get the meteor or the spike hitbox, which would have helped. Actually, probably killed him.
There we go.
There we go.
Getting the roll on the back air and it kills.
2-2.
This is slow. They're taking their time. They're making us take our time, making sure that we stay on point as well.
And I'm very entertained. It's not a matchup that